Generals, gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to League of Legends. We are returning for a rematch, actually, between Practice Team on the left-hand side as the blue team against...
now MaxD as our red team, which is, better than Sex Ed, I think, that we had before. So, yeah, they've obviously changed their name or something like that, but same players.
I didn't actually look at their name during the load screen because I just assumed that it was the same team, but actually they're not the same team. So, MaxD, I guess we'll just have to call them that one, but we'll have the same players here for Practice Team. We have Mad Nomi as the Leona, Tregera as the Ezreal, Valiant SOR as the jungling Lee Sin, Chokeville as the Gragas, and Hystericus as the Olaf. Yeah. That's funny you picked Olaf, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Quite funny. But, yeah, look, they're going to be forcing in here. Prac Team will be moving in, probably trying to take control of that red buff. And at the same time, MaxD moving in to take the red buff. On MaxD, we do, of course, have Rambo as our Amumu, Silvers as the Akali, Dot as our Annie, Flaming Fire as the Jinx, and Dr. Binks as our Kennen.
Yep. If you didn't get the reference, we maybe didn't post the first game. Basically, we did actually see Hystericus get completely rolled by an
Dr.
Olaf.
Binks' Olaf, actually. Yeah, playing absolutely fantastically and really helped to carry the team. So, both teams positioning around each other's red buff, and it looks like MaxD want to be moving back in. I'm not sure whether they're trying to look, they're trying to find out where Practice Team are and try and get the engage onto them, but at this point just going to be backing off onto their buffs, onto their blue buff.
Yeah, for now, Dr. Binks will go back into his lane, but he may actually run through the team. The ward has revealed him. Looks like Practice Team are ready and waiting. We've got Lee Sin charging and getting the Sonic Wave there. Undertow slowing him down for now, burns the flash, and the flash follow-up from Valiant SOR. Can they die from the Undertow? Won't connect. The barrel toss may get another kill here, so not able to secure that first blood.
I'm surprised they didn't actually stick around for the barrel toss. I guess moving back to try and secure the red buff is not a bad idea, and they probably figured Dr. Binks would back further away from the turret. This is going to be quite nice because Hystericus is going to get a bit of a definitely farm and level advantage in that top lane over Dr. Binks on the Kennen.
Yeah, I gotta say, were a couple of misplays there. Dr. Binks had 3 pots, but also both Valiant and Chokeville didn't burn their Ignite.
Oh, yeah, at the time, it's a little bit surprising. Okay, so we're backing into the slating stage. Valiant SOR, a very early gank.
Yeah, nice gank indeed. There was the Twilight Shroud there. Keep in mind, though, that Sonic Wave will give vision, so Twilight Shroud won't hide her from a Lee Sin. Rambo may have to flash over the wall, actually. There is the stun there from Mad Nomi. There is the flash, but Valiant and everyone really is ready and waiting, and there is the first blood. Chokeville picking that one up.
That is going to be so good for Chokeville. Thank you for the double buffs. That is going to be absolutely fantastic to zone against Sivers. You might have not had the best time. Now he's going to have a fantastic time. Looking for that body slam as well. In the top lane, Dr. Binks' lane has been pushed to tower. Dr. Binks does not have fantastic farm, especially early when his lane gets pushed to tower. I mean, he does have good auto attack damage as well as having the Q available. Without that QW combo, it can be difficult, so...
Yeah, the Shuriken is some pretty safe and reliable farming. Even if you are pushed back, you can just pop the Q every now and again. It's a pretty low cooldown once you level it, and just farm really safely.
Yeah, the Shuriken is fantastic, and that is what makes him, a good top lane. He does really nice, safe farm, so...
Yeah, and I think especially with the Lightning Rush, Tregera getting caught as well, but so does Dot, actually. So a bit of a stun interaction there from both of our supports here in the bottom lane.
Yeah, definitely right. Rambo is going to be quite far behind now. Level 2 against our level 3 so far. Valiant SOR being a little bit few CS behind and going to have a lot harder time, especially without his blue buff.
Yeah, we do see Rambo is now going for a gank of his own, but Chokeville with the buffs, gets caught though by the bandage toss. Nice work there, but he's going to be fine. Not even going to burn the flash, he's going to walk away from that one.
Yeah, no, he's going to do a good job. Well estimated there from Chokeville. We'll see Valiant SOR moving in for a gank as well. May actually catch Rambo as again.
Yeah, Rambo's is low, so the Sonic Wave will do a fair bit more damage there, but now he's under the tower or close to it. Flashes for the body barrel toss, but didn't actually claim the kill, but ignited with the red buff for that extra damage over time. But now Valiant's getting pretty low from Silver. No cooldowns left though, can't claim a kill.
Yeah, unfortunate there, but I have to say Rambo he's not having the most fantastic game so far. That's 2 deaths. Valiant SOR has been everywhere he's been so far. Just doing an excellent job of counter-ganking, especially in the mid lane. Mad Nomi being very far out.
Out of cooldowns though, couldn't land another stun, but both of the bottom laners here are actually quite low. Tregera, gotta be careful. Flashes for the stun, but there is a cleanse, and Mad Nomi with the pro supports his zap actually will land onto Mad Nomi. Nice timing there. Chokeville getting low as well by Silvers.
Yeah, just wants to be farming out as much as possible in that lane. About 2 CS behind that. Those double buffs has really been paying off for him, allowing him to farm up really fantastically in the lane.
I'm pretty sure that cleanse would have saved Triggerer's life
definitely.
there. I really do like that pick because with Ezreal, you do have the Arcane Shift. So it means that with Flash, Cleanse, and Arcane Shift, you can just peel so well.
Yeah, Cleanse is so important, especially against a Jinx Annie lane. You just got such good zoning potential from Dot as well as Flaming Fires. You know, the not only the Flame Chompers, but also Zap. You just don't want to get caught out by anything. So if you can Cleanse straight into an Arcane Shift, you're going to be fine.
Yeah, especially when you also look at the Amumu Jungler for the advantage toss. We do see, speaking of the Amumu Jungler, another gang in the top lane. Dr. Binks going with a Lightning Rush. Doesn't quite land it, though. There is no stun by the looks of it. Dr. Binks will get absolutely shredded by Hystericus. Rambo as can't save him. Undertow picks up the kill and gets the speed boost and runs away.
That was an awesome job avoiding the Lightning Rush, so we couldn't actually get enough stacks for a stun there coming out from Dr. Binks. So securing the kill as well as being, you know, at half health to farm up as much as he likes. That was without Ragnarok, I think, as well.
Yeah, now Valiant in the top lane. Rambo is out of mana, so may go for a nice gank here.
Please stop killing Rambo as he's not having a fun game. It's just insult to injury at this point.
Yeah, I'm surprised Rambo didn't pick the Emumu. I think that would have been more appropriate given the circumstances. Silvers has hit level 6 now, so she's going to have a pretty fun time with that Twilight Shroud.
Twilight Shroud or?
Oh, no, yeah, oh, Shadow Dance.
I think you'll find her nice little dashes around there in the lane. Yeah, can have some nice engage onto Chokeville. Look at that damage. Wow, impressive.
Yeah, the Shadow Dance does a fair bit of a poke in that lane. It's quite nice. Rambo was farming the wolves whilst Valiant trying to make a gank. He's only level 4 though. You can tell he's been ganking pretty hard. He's kind of under-leveled, but will get 5 pretty soon from the Wraith camp.
Yeah, gonna be straight onto the Wraiths. Yeah, we should see if we can get 6 as soon as possible. Don't make it caught out a little bit here from Adnome. It does get the Eclipse slow and Dot. So.
Yeah, Man Nomi's tanking really well in the lane, while Trigger is doing some nice auto attacks and damage with the Mystic Shot as well. So Valiant may go back into the bottom lane, but looks as though we do see Rambo is doing the same.
Yeah, going to be moving back down. We did see Doran's Blade and Relic Coin start onto our Leona. And looks like we might have a gank here.
Yeah, Dot lands the stun. Where is the cleanse? It's on cooldown, and there goes Mad Nomi for his own stun. Valiant doing a bit of damage in the front lines, really trying to focus down Flame and Fire, and that is the best choice. Trigger picks up the kill. Valiant flashes away. Dot's pretty low as well, but the tears from Rambo's may secure a kill. Valiant did back away just in time, though.
Yeah, that was absolutely crazy engage. Valiant being very, very clutch, moving in and out, trying to land, especially those...
Sonic Waves?
Sonic Waves, yes, as well as the cripples was the word I was looking for as well to do a bit of damage, increased damage output there. So Rambo is going to have to be holding that lane while Flaming Fire starts to come back to it. Does, of course, have a bit of a CS disparity. 13 CS in favor of Tregera, having that Vamp Scepter now.
I quite like the Chalice of Harmony from mid laner here, Chokeville, because it will give him a lot more magic resist that the harassment of Silvers won't be as effective, but he's going to actually go into the top lane. He does have his explosive cask available, so he can do a pretty cool dive here, really just knocking back Dr. Binks into Hystericus for his crazy damage.
Yeah, Chokeville's looking for it off to the side, but very, very safe. Farming coming out from Dr. Binks being right on the edge of his tower.
Yeah, I think Silvers must have realized that Chokeville was away and gave word of caution. Dr. Binks playing it very safe during that one. Now Silvers will try and push the tower there, but actually Dr. Binks make it caught. There's explosive cast, knocking him back for now. There is the flash and the lightning rush. Slicing Maelstrom will do a bit of stuns there, but the Ragnarok will prevent that. And now he's going to pick up a kill and walk away unscathed. Yeah,
nice job there from Hystericus, and that's what sucks. I mean, it's a bit hard to stun Hystericus when he pops the Ragnarok. It can make it quite difficult, and that means the Slicing Maelstrom, you know, the dives are a lot more effective coming out from Hystericus because you can't see a stun coming out from Dr. Binks.
Yeah, Ragnarok disabling all disables is just so damn cool. Flame and Fire gets caught by the Zenith Blade. Tregera in the back doing a bit of poke. True Shot Barrage actually went in, didn't quite connect though. That's a bit of a blow there, but it looks as though, looking at the CS, we do see Practice Team looking pretty strong. Ezreal 61, whereas Flame and Fire on that Jinx only 50.
Yeah, I have to say, I definitely like the build. I agree with you in the mid lane, going for the Chalice of Harmony earlier for that magic resist, as well as the fact he was slightly ahead due to the double bust, whereas normally you see him a little bit behind.
Oh, flashes for that one, gets the curse as well, and there is the cleanse to ignore the flame chompers. Mad Nomi may get taken out here, but Tregera should be fine. Zenith Blades onto Rambo's, but actually it was a dodge there. That would have been nice because that would have jumped him away near the tower.
Yeah, as well as the fact, I think the tower targeting broke onto Rambo ads, which means he didn't get the stack.
What?
Or Super Mega Death Rocket, not securing it onto Trigger.
Not enough damage there. Hystericus deciding not to back off. He's back with the Spectre's Cowl. So with that magic resist and the extra tankiness, we're not going to see a lot of damage from Dr. Binks. He's going to have a hard time harassing and damaging Hystericus.
Yeah, he will definitely indeed. Valiant SOR looking for a bit of poke, just trying to farm up as much as possible as they secure the Tibbers down the bottom lane.
Yeah, Valiant now backing off. Trigger are definitely going to keep farming strong. If he can keep that up, he's going to have a fun time against Flame and Flyer. But looks as though they both have a Vamp Scepter, so I'm not sure what Tegra we're building into. I mean, Bloodthirster isn't the best item on Ezreal, is it?
I don't like it, to be honest. I mean, I have seen it coming out more, but I just don't really understand why. I mean, it'd be a lot better to try and get, you know, your Phage or your Sheed building into the Trinity Force, or even the old blue build Ezreal that you used to see coming out. I'm a little bit surprised that we have, you know, starting the Vamp Scepter does, of course, give some nice regen in lane, so it can be a nice pickup to start off with moving into other builds. So.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I wouldn't be surprised at all to see Flame and Flyer go for the Bloodthirst. It's a very solid item on Jinx, but Dot may get caught under the tower here. Flashes away, Trigger getting caught by a couple of tower shots there. Mad Nomi's on the wrong side of the tower. The Mystic Shot doing a nice damage. There is a stun available. It couldn't quite stun Trigger. That would have been a kill had that stun landed. And now Rambo's running away. Explosive cast wasn't quite ideal and will allow the escape of Rambo as.
Yeah, didn't actually allow Choke Build to land the last body slam there, but Silver's going to be off to the side, but may get dived on by Valiant SOR.
Yeah, there is a Twilight Shroud, but again, the Sonic Wave will reveal. But yeah, on the other hand, to finish up, Triggerer on the Ezreal being a champion that's not really about auto attacks, it's more about sort of the spells, his abilities. It just makes there's less necessity to get a item like Bloodthirster compared to something that will help his ability scale, like Triforce will.
Hextech Revolver in the mid lane, 2 silvers now. Soul hasn't actually backed for a while, so we'll have to see what she gets after she clears this wave off her tower.
Some nice counter jungling here from Valiant. We'll take out the Wolves, but not the blue buff, as it is not available just yet. They may try and get a dive on the bottom lane here.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea. Valiant SOR is moving down. Not a hell of a lot of ward control coming out from MaxD as of yet.
Valiant running through the brush. No wards there. That's sort of the issue with MaxD. There is a ward on the dragon though, as we do see Rambo is actually starting the dragon. A very, very bold move. Is there already waiting? There is a solar flare for the engage and the ward jump from Valiant. Rambo is looking pretty low. Dot is there though with a stun, but gets stunned by Mad Nomi first. Trigger getting a lot of damage. The Death Rocket picking that kill up, combined with the damage there from Dot, and Mad Nomi will get the kill onto Dot here. Flame and Flyer will duel it out with Mad Nomi, but that's going to be a pretty one-sided engagement there. Mad Nomi's pretty tanky, but once this shield wears off, he's going to get shredded down.
Yeah, Mad Nomi taking a lot of damage. Someone's flashing for the kill. They obviously, you know, wanting to secure it, but not probably the best of choices. It may allow MaxD to actually secure this dragon. Hysterica is going to be staying up in that top lane with the Spirit Visage now, going to be landing just fantastically against Dr. Biggs, who is farming up quite well. You know, there's only about a 20 CS, almost 20 CS disparity there. Silver's got to be careful.
Oh, that true
shot barrage.
Had that land onto Silver's, that would have been a kill there indeed. Silver's getting
pretty...
What?
The dragon tick actually took her out. I'm surprised that... imagine if that true shot barrage actually came across. That's unfortunate.
That probably would have also prevented the dragon flashes for Sonic Wave, but Flame and Fire being too fast with a flash of her own. But now looking at the items, we do see a Fiend's Unholy Grail. So a nice build there from Chokeville, going to give him a lot more cooldown reduction and mana regen just to really spam his abilities.
Yeah, Salt Boots out as well into Silver's, going to give her some nice roaming ability. Early boots, especially level 2 boots onto an Akali, can be very, very nice to help out with that Shadow Dance, getting the engage, as well as having, you know, an Amp Tome now as well.
Yep, Chokeville trying to put in the mid turret, and with the BF sword as well, it definitely looks as though Triggerer is going for the Bloodthirster. Dr. Binks is looking pretty low. Hysteria can dive him hardcore if that tower gets taken out.
Yeah, definitely. Valiant SOR are going to be securing that red buff there and probably moving in. Just all the lanes farming up steadily at this point. Rambo is doing a good job of, you know, starting to come back only with those 3 deaths, having a couple of assists as well now, having that finish, being quite behind on his build though, only just getting that Bandage Codex now, whereas, you know, you've got the Spirit of the Ancient Golem, having already been completed onto Valiant SOR. Yeah,
all of these outer turrets are looking pretty low for Mad X. They may get pushed pretty soon. Rambo is looking for a gank though onto Chokeville, and looks as though with Flame and Fire back in the lane, Trigger can't push it down. True Shot Barrage hit both of them, but taking a bit of attacks in return. And we do see both Rambo's and Silver's may push the tower down, but nope, Rambo's actually moving out back into his jungle camp. Mad Nomi just taking so much damage with that shield.
Yeah, it's quite fantastic. We will see a bit of roam now coming down from Silver's. That's what I like to see, and has not been scattered by any wards. This could be very, very dangerous. Mad D moving in.
Oh, well, actually misses that Tib stun onto Trigger, but Silverzo in the back lines will jump in. Mad Nomi way out of position there as Trigger will run for his life under tower. Mad Nomi will get caught by the looks of it here. Chokeville is too far away. Flashes over the camp, actually. We do see a dive getting the kill onto Dr. Binks. A 1v2 now onto Rambo as Mad Nomi actually may just recall in the brush or may go for execute.
Yeah, I'm not sure. He's moving off to the side now. Looks like he's trying to tank through the tower, trying to get the recall, but Rambo is getting dived on. Hysteria being taken out as well. 1-for-1 engagement there.
Yep, and now the tower will be next as a result, and I think Mad Nomi got killed by Jinx.
That's
It
weird.
wasn't execute.
It wasn't an execute. I thought it would have been at that kind of a long timer afterwards. Must have been very, very close at least. So yeah, 1-for-1 exchange in that top lane as well as, you know, Silver's doing a good job roaming down. A lot of ults were burned, but you know, that's okay to secure the kill.
Yeah, I think the issue there was no wards in that jungle for practice team, so they just didn't see Silver's coming, and they just got the kill onto Tegara. But I mean, a bit poor communication though, because Mad Nomi like went really hard on the engage, committed all out, where Tegara just ran off.
Yeah, ran backwards, I guess. I think she must have seen Silver's moving in and did at least get away from Silver's, which is nice. Only the one kill on that bottom line. Dr. Binks now having his tower pushed down, so going to be trying to farm up as much as he can, get that utility cannon going. Slicing Maelstrom is going to be very, very nice, especially with the lockdown combined, you know, with the Tibbers stun and Curse of the Sad Mummy count from Rambo as and Dot.
Valiant SOR as well, he's got a lot of tankiness here. He's just got his Spirit of the Ancient Golem and his Warden's Mail, and so surely going for a Randuin's to slow them down and just be a really tanky initiator.
Which is exactly what you want to see coming out of at least in this kind of a build, this kind of a team comp. Hysterica's doing a good job farming up in that lane as well, being about 10 CS above still. You know, Spirit Visage going for a bit of damage as well, that pickaxe and, you know, longsword.
Chokeville, Rambo was actually moving in. But yeah, without that tower, Dr. Binks really has a lot less survivability there, but Death Rock doing a lot of damage. Trigger gets taken out by a rocket. The Solar Flare not in time there from Mad Nomi to keep the ADC alive. Silvers and Rambo is in the middle lane here, but Valiant and Hystericus could get some dives.
Yeah, they're looking for one onto Silvers now, and the turret is very, very low. If we can see a few more auto attacks come out, especially from Chokeville, they're moving in now.
Yeah, there we go there. The Twilight Shroud slowed them down, and Valiant picks up the tower kill. In the bottom lane, we may see Mad X get the tower of their own. Mad Nomi can't defend it by himself.
Tibbers is there ready to go, going to be tanking not only the turret shots, but also doing a fair bit of damage, and the tower will, of course, go down. Mad Nomi just trying to delay them.
Has to pop the talisman to survive that one. Valiant now moving in. Flame and Fire out of cooldowns. The stun from Dot wasn't actually enough. Explosive Cast knocking them back. Nice work there. Flame and Fire popping the barrier, but may be a little bit in vain here. Sonic Wave picks up the kill, and now Chokeville can't quite dive Dot. Rambo gets the stun with the Banish Toss. The tower is so low. Look at that. Safeguard into the Sonic Wave. Rambo may get dived here. There is the Curse and the Anti-Stun, but not enough to get a kill.
Yeah, not quite. So Valiant is getting very, very close to being taken out. But True Shot Barrage, Trigger being right on the ball there, securing the kill onto Rambo and probably allow Practice Team to force down this bottom tower.
Yeah, Silverzo moving in, but through a ward, so they're scouting it and they're pinging like crazy. Mad Nomi has the shield, should be fine. Lands the Sonic Wave, rather the Zenith Blade rather, but actually gets a kill with the damage over time from the red buff from Trigger. So Silver's being a little bit greedy there.
Taking good control of this game, but Valiant is why not quite getting sniped. Gotta hate that poor Flaming Fire.
Yeah, he would have been a little bit annoyed had he died and he didn't pop Safeguard, which he didn't in that one.
Yeah, Trigger definitely liking the increased arm time on those Flame Chompers. Going to avoid getting stunned anywhere near that tower. Dr. Binks probably will secure this top tower, which is very, very nice, but at the same time in Hysterica looking for the mid lane.
Yeah, Olaf with the Vicious Strikes gives him a lot faster attacks, but he can really just chunk down those towers.
That he can. So Bloodthirster now, you know, being completed onto Trigger. I mean, has been paying off, I guess, so far. He's got 4 kills, you know, 2 deaths, 3 assists. He's doing quite well so far. Now moving into the Phage, the Trinity Force kind of build from now. So definitely having a high damage output. Flaming Fire with that BF sword and going into the Zeal as well.
Probably for a Phantom Dancer, I would say, because she's a fairly mobile champion. It kind of stacks well with her passive, giving her that extra movement speed. Dragon is now available and ready to go. Hystericus gets caught by that ward, and so they're not quite in a position to do so. Both of the teams are now rallying towards that dragon. And so once they're in a 5-man standoff, things could get interesting. We do have a Moon with some pretty nice engage, but also Gragas for some nice displacement. And Maddox deciding to actually retreat from that. True Shot Barrage doing a bit of damage there.
They definitely want to try and secure their blue buff, but will try and be stolen by Charius and Practice Team.
Solar Flare goes in, and there's a Zenith Blade as well for the follow-up here. Rambo's getting kicked backwards, and there goes a Moo slicing Maelstrom as well, but he'll get shut down pretty fast by the looks of it here. Ignite claiming the kill, and now Max is running for their life here. Dr. Binks getting taken out in that one. Silver's got a kill onto Gragas beforehand, but Tregerer claims it with an auto attack, and now the turret will probably be next once the minions catch up.
Yeah, that is the ace now for Practice Team. We'll have to see who they decide to send for Dragon, if they just decide to push this bot lane tower out. Valiant SOR is, of course, very, very low, dancing over the corpse of a Moo. That's, you know, a little bit scummy. It's a tiny bit scummy, but, you know, I think we'll forgive it for now. Hysteric is going to be pushing up the wave as well. I would say they can probably secure the turret, as well as the fact that Valiant SOR is now moving towards the dragon.
Yeah, that was an ace, but Valiant incredibly low. Don't want to take the tower in that one. Couldn't quite get that inner turret, but the dragon surely will be quite soon. Valiant has some pretty nice lifesteal with that Iron Will.
Yeah, that it will indeed. So Hysteric is moving to help secure the dragon. Dragon has now been secured for Practice Team, as well as having that the ace from before, having a 5k gold lead now. It's, you know, they're starting to pull away.
Yeah, Practice Team are definitely looking pretty strong here. And we do see Tregerer going for the red buff here. Leona with the mobility boots, something I've actually been seeing a fair bit of. We saw that in the OGN finals, where just having the mobility boots, it really allows Leona to just be so aggressive with positioning and just really land those solar flares that set up those nice engagements.
Yeah, also having that talisman as Ascension, as we do see MaxD trying to push down this mid lane turret with the engage onto Dot though.
Oh, Dot getting caught hard, the solar flare, and it's supposed to cast Mad. Nomi flashes for it though. Curse us out, Mummy will lock them down, but Tregerer has the cleanse and will back off out of that one.
That was not a nice engage there from Practice Team. MaxD just has way too much AoE CC.
Yeah, but now Valiant going in. Rambos may get caught here. Undertow slowing him down. Resonating Strike claims the kill. Valiant getting kicked back, so nice work.
Excellent cleanup crew coming out from Practice. They're really using their team comp fantastically to secure, you know, the individual kills onto targets. That Bloodthirster is, you know, paying off onto Tregerer. He does have a lot of AA damage, so. Yeah,
maybe to push down this turret if the minions come in time. But there's pretty good wave clear from Dr. Binks and Silvers as well, so, you know, maybe not here.
We'll have to see how it goes. At the same time, a bit of a wave building up in the top and bottom towers that, you know, favors MaxD.
Oh, Dot missing the Tibbers there complete, but there is a slicing Maelstrom. Tregerer, though, getting out of trouble with his Arcane Shield. True Shot Barrage doing a bit of damage. Silver's pretty low here. No follow-up damage to take her out, though. Has that Lich Bane, so has a fair bit of burst there, but Tregerer now out of mana.
Taking very, very low. Rambo moving in as well, but Mad Nomi still being alive. Did miss the engage onto Dot, and Flaming Fire is alive and ready to go.
Zap slowing down Tregerer. Look at the damage here from that switcheroo rocket.
Yeah, not a lot of health or armor coming out so far onto Tregerer.
Trogville is back in now. Explosive Cask is also available if Dot gets a little bit overextended, and there is the inner turret, so now Practice Team may just back off out of that one.
Backing off would be a fantastic idea, and that is exactly what they are doing, securing individual objectives and backing off. 4 towers to 2 now, definitely in their advantage. We'll have to see if MaxD can try and pull that back with some nice, you know, team fighting around objectives.
Yeah, I think we're going to see a bit of a power spike coming out here from Practice Team, because we do see now both the Randuins and the Ravenous Hydra and the Triforce. So a lot of these finished item sets that are really going to make them just have a lot more power in this next upcoming team fight.
Yeah, so powerful. Tregerer, it's nice to see him finally grabbing that Trinity Force. Nice mobility with that cleanse as well. It's going to be so hard for MaxD to catch him out and try and kill him, which is the issue now, because they can't catch out the backline damage dealers. Chokeville has a lot of mobility as well with that body slam. Yeah,
so we do see MaxD pushing up the top lane here. Can they take out this tower? But Tregerer split pushing down the bottom lane. Silvers are moving in to intercept him.
He can probably stop Tregerer actually farming down. We'll have to see if she actually goes to the pool. Yes, diving in, but nice arcane shift over the wall.
Yeah, nice work in the bottom lane actually. Talisman and the Randall. Solar Flare locking down Dr. Binks. Explosive Cast ripping through the team here. Randall is too far off. Dot will stun down Chokeville here, but Dr. Binks will get taken out here despite popping this slicing Maelstrom. I don't think he quite landed the stuns that he was looking for.
Yeah, definitely not. 3 kills now secured for Practice Team. They are just balling out of control. control. Torego is still being chased by Silvers, who definitely wants that kill. Mystic Shot just missing, but Arcane Shift, of course, being up.
Oh, Trigger may snipe down Dot here. It's not available, though. He missed the, I think, Disintegrate. Or Incinerate.
Yeah, Incinerate.
Yeah, so I think it must have been on cooldown in the queue. And so...
Disintegrate, then. Yes.
Yeah, now Hysterica is trying to lock down Silvers here. Twilight Shroud will give him a little bit more tankiness, but won't be enough. But we'll try and, I think, snipe down someone. Valiant almost got taken out. Ignite as well being popped, but he should be fine for now.
Yeah, Romanus Hydra being very, very nice. Of course, having that safeguard available as well, he should be fine. And it'll probably allow Practice Team to start forcing down this mid lane. But again, you know, Flaming Fire and Dr. Binks now being alive, the kills were a little bit split up.
Practice Team are pretty low, though. They may want to back off from this one. Dr. Binks, Rambo was on Flaming Fire, all in there at full health. Dragon spawning in 1 minute 40, so they can't really stick around for Dragon.
Yeah, Practice Team has just fantastic ward control over Red's jungle. They're just absolutely all over the place on the left-hand side of the unit. Got fantastic wards. They know exactly where MaxD aren't, allowing them to catch out individual members. MaxD, look, could they be going for a Baron here?
It looks like it, but Practice Team, they know what's up. They know exactly what's going on.
So they're not going to back. They're going to decide to try and contest this. MaxD knows about it, so they're going to back off from this. They couldn't probably take Practice Team, but they might have been able to catch them.
Yeah, explosive cast going in will knock back Dr. Binks. Bit of a whiff there, I think. Almost getting taken out, though. True Shot Barrage.
Well sidestepped by Dr. Binks.
Yeah, nice work. But now the tower is up for the opening here. Rambo was way too far off out of position. Mad Nomi is on about half HP, which isn't ideal, but there goes the inhib turret. Maybe even the inhib next as well.
The inhib's taking damage.
Rambo's with the home guard boost. There is a talisman. Banish Toss didn't quite connect. Trigger are getting focused here. He can Arcane Shift over the wall. The Silvers actually burned the flash, but in the wrong direction. Solar Flare locking down Dr. Binks. The Death Rocket didn't quite claim a kill. Valiant being too tanky.
Yeah, definitely. And Silvers is off to the side looking for the engage.
Oh, there is the Banish Toss and the Curse follow-up here. Valiant has to flash, but Rambos will get taken out. Slicing Maelstrom won't quite connect, but now Tegera may get shut down by Silvers under the tower here. Doing a lot of damage, getting pretty much every kill in that one.
Yeah, but in the end, just finally being taken out with the double kill there for Dr. Binks and a triple.
Hysteric is trying to 1v3. It pops the Ragnar. It has a lot of damage here. We'll get a double kill before Flame and Fire takes him out.
Finally dealing there and grabbing the ace. Gonna be just tanking up that turret. I'm not sure whether she can actually take it.
Probably not there.
Yeah, just trying to get a bit of damage down before the wave arrives.
Yeah, I think Hysterica didn't have the best targeting. She should have just gone for Flame and Fire straight away. Because going for Binks and Silvers, they weren't the ideal targets.
Yeah, probably not the best idea, but MaxD going to be securing the tower now, so pulling one back in their favor. That's 5 towers to 4 now in favor of Practice Team.
Yeah, we just see a Banshee's Veil being built now onto Valiant SO. He's really going all out tankiness here, which will allow him to get into better position because you can't really stun him with that BV up and ready to go.
Yeah, it's a lot harder. We have a Negatron Cloak now being built onto Tregero. That's going to be nice. Definitely against the AP damage coming out. Dr. Binks, Dot, and Silvers, who has been trying to get that assassinate onto Tregero for a while.
Yeah, I think Silvers is continuously trying to shut down Tregera and hasn't been that successful because Tregera just has, as I mentioned earlier, just such good peeling with the Flash, Arcane Shift, and the Cleanse.
As well as having, your Leona on support with Mad Nomi, a lot of CC kind of stop there, don't go after my ADC.
Yeah, exactly. And so now we do have Chokeville on the top actually pushing down the lane. Silvers is there farming up the golems, and we do see another sort of 4-man push with a split pushing up the top. And the inhib may get taken out here, but if they get into a 4v5, it could be a bit messy.
Yeah, it could indeed. Hopefully, we'll see MaxD try and peel off a couple of members to try and defend that top tower. No, from the looks of things, yeah, both teams are positioning around the middle.
Yep, Valiant gets his BV popped here, and there is the Solar Flare, but the Curse's Head Mummy wasn't too bad. Ramboers will get taken out here, and the top tower was looking pretty exposed.
I think I definitely see Practice Team rotate into that with 2 members heading mid as well. They definitely want the inhib turret, so probably going to leave our Olaf at the top to split push. Hysteria probably can secure it, and look at that, the inhib is going to go down.
Well, actually, no, it turns out Solar Flare wasn't popped, that was Curse, so Mad Nomi still does have Curse, the Solar Flare. Anistun will lock down Chokeville and Valiant, but going in with Mad Nomi, Solar Flare was popped to lock them down. Silvers is trying to assassinate, but the exhaust was slowing her down too much. Chokeville pretty low, Mad Nomi low as well, but Hystericus, he is not low by any means. He's going to be chunking through the team. Mad Nomi catches out Dot for a follow-up kill there by the Essence Flux of Trigger. Syracuse will get focused, but he's pretty tanky.
He just took a lot of turret shots there. Good shutdown from Rambo, as well as the stun we saw coming out of Dr. Binks.
Trigger's auto attacks aren't too bad there at the least. And now the blue team here, practice team, may just back off for now. Not enough minions there.
Look, Dragon is up at the moment. I'd say it'd be a good idea to back off, or at least try and secure the top lane turret for now, being very, very low.
Yeah, definitely that top turret will get taken out here. And we do see some of the members now just respawning for Mad X's. Rambo was trying to get back in the lane with his home guard boots, but yeah, backing off is a good move, I think.
Yeah, definitely a good idea. Try and secure their lead for the moment. So everyone's going to be backing off nice and safely. Hopefully, Mad Nami may get caught out, but no. Dr. Bink's going to be moving down towards the red buff.
Yeah, these team fights are getting pretty tense. Like, the item disparity is just so good for Practice Team with their 10k gold lead, but I just think the team fight potential with all the AoE CC of Mad X is just really giving them a huge edge in these team fights.
Now look, this is the danger of backing off when most of MaxD are actually still up. We do have Gragas off to the side with his explosive classic available. Let's see if there's going to be a steal. No, mistimed a little bit there.
Oh, Valiant actually did not get the kill, but now there is the smite gone from Mad X, and we do see a pretty wonky team fight here. Baron hasn't been taken out just yet. Trigger gets a kill onto Dr. Binks, not sure where or how, but that happened, and now that may open up the Baron there.
Baron has spawned back up to full health now, though. Hasn't been actually attacked during that time, but Practice Team, we're going to try and secure it.
Chokeville will run away for now. Mad X definitely throwing that one away, losing that team fight there, and now opening up Baron for the tanking here.
Yeah, it's all because of the Chokeville explosive cast. He came in there, separated the team, made them scared, so they didn't actually manage to take it down in time. MaxD could have taken that dragon, the Baron, sorry, if they didn't try and kill him.
Nice solar flare. Trigger having a lot of follow-up damage, but the exhaust was so crucial with the stun there. Almost getting taken out, but now Valiant is back in the lane with his tankiness and his extra damage random slowing down. But look at the lack of damage from Valiant. He just has no damage in his...
Yeah, just sheer tank, but it allows him to land the Sonic Wave, sorry, and Rambo X probably going to get taken out as well. Burns the curse, and that's not the best of ideas. Yep,
Trishot Barrage also being a little bit over the top there.
Overkill, but you know, why not?
I think it goes to show that Resonating Strike, just the execute damage it has is so good despite there basically being no damage items. Like, his auto attacks were just such pitiful, but the Resonating Strike bursted for a fair bit.
Yeah, and we do see a nice assassinate coming out there from Chokeville, and we'll have Practice Team securing this, I think, the game number 2 between the two teams.
Yeah, it was just actually just like a ranked 5's, and they haven't got matched against twice, so well played there. I gotta say, Practice Team played that one pretty solid. They had some nice early game ganks, they just had solid lanes, and they definitely deserved that win.
Definitely. Fun game, fun game.
Yes, indeedy. So until next time, we the Generals, gentlemen.
See you later.
Catch you later.